Big shout out to the big man above. Shout out to the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Officer caught in real life horror movie. We ain't gonna do a lot of yapping. Let's go ahead and get to the reaction.
This officer was by himself on a routine welfare check. What he didn't know is that he might be talking to a killer. Just past midnight on November 14th, 2022, a Milwaukee police officer responded to a welfare check in a residential neighborhood. The caller was concerned for their 75-year-old neighbor, who lived with 31-year-old Israel Webb II, a man who shared no familial ties. Officers were likely unaware of Israel's criminal history, which included armed robbery, carrying a concealed weapon, theft, and multiple disorderly conduct charges. According to a community briefing, upon arrival, Israel spoke through a window and agreed to let an officer inside.
Here. After you. You said you gotta make sure you got an animal or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here, Israel picks up a steel brake rotor on his way into the residence.
I'm not trusting that. I'm not trusting that right there. I'm not trusting that, dog. And you came right behind me. I ain't trusting that. Nah, B.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that for?
Oh, no, to block the door and swings open.
Ah, gotcha.
According to the community briefing, this is the only entrance and exit in the home. The rotor
Nah,
likely weighs around
dog.
20 pounds, more than enough to prevent anybody from quickly leaving or entering the room.
You want to just back on the door for me?
Rocky? She's laying on her bed.
Oh, you go in there first. Come on, bro. Exactly.
Hey, Dorothy, where's your bed at?
Yeah.
Bro. You guilty the fact you did this. Bro, bro, I got... I'm black. I know, bro. No. Keep that door open. Keep the front door open too, man. Matter of fact, I need backup, man. I'm out of there.
You got any lights here?
Yeah.
You got the lights on?
She can pay the bill.
Oh. Hey, you just going there for me?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
She's right here.
Oh.
What is this, bro? You supposed to hang this outside. Something, bro, this is weird vibes. Like, you supposed to hang this on your porch or something where the wind blow. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, it's not gonna blow right here, bro. Boy, got a booby trap with a... Somebody turn on a light, he can accidentally hear the noise, bro. What is this?
She's right here. Dorothy?
Bro, get away from me.
Is she sleeping?
Yes.
Okay. How long has she been sleeping for?
Like since 6.
What's the bag for?
She wets the bed.
She wets the bed? Why you got to cover it like that?
Because of rain, we'll open the window and stuff.
Okay, you pull the cover back for me?
Dorothy?
Why is she covered up like that? Her face.
She's sleeping.
Alright, just step back for me. Is it Dorothy? Miss Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Why she got flowers and stuff around her like that?
She's dead.
Okay, step back. Step back.
Okay, she's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
She's dead. I was going to call her relatives in the morning.
Okay. Put your hands up.
The phone's in the room.
Put your hands up.
All right.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Fine.
Uh,
446. Can I get another squad to my location? I'm the supervisor. Put your hands behind your back. You don't got any weapons or anything like that. See? Turn, don't even look at me. Hands behind your back. You're looking at me. Don't do that. Why you look?
what is wrong with this cop, dog? He gotta be an amateur, bro.
No, you're not gonna get shot, but you looking at me like that is kind of making me nervous. Stop looking at me. Don't do that. I'm telling you. Stop looking at me. You're gonna get tased. You hear me? Just letting you know. Don't do that. All right? I got a taser right now.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
All right?
Please.
All right?
You in the face.
No.
Oh no. Hands behind your head right now. Right now. Right now. Shut up, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, I'm bringing the pressure right now, dog. Right now, bro. What? What? Come on, chat. Bro.
Please in your face.
No.
Her relatives. Call her relatives. Call her relatives, please.
He's asking you to shoot.
Sad tactic.
Don't.
Please.
Make that
bro.
other squad 1017, please.
Please. Face.
45372, but you also responded. 1017, 5372.
No.
Good work.
Don't move. Just don't move. Put your hands up.
60.
Because you're doing too much moving and you're making me nervous.
I'm for 60. Seagull for that.
Bro,
No.
both of y'all
Don't move.
weird, though. These two dudes would be best friends in a different universe, bro. On a different day. They'll share drinks with each other at the bar, bro. They're both weird. I don't know what's. It's fixed, man. I need a new PC chat. Too many things going on, man.
34, Seagull for that.
On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. On your stomach. No, on your stomach.
Please shoot me.
Sir, on your stomach.
You gotta shoot me.
Okay. You're doing too
Bro,
much.
it's a time to get aggressive, man.
No, you're going to get to this.
Okay, I'm down.
Put your
Like,
hands behind
bro,
your back.
you-
Now.
Yeah,
Hands
bro,
behind
put
your
some bass in your
back.
voice.
Behind your back.
Bro, what the?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
What was the address again?
Your other hand behind your back. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hand behind your back. Your other hand. Yep, put it behind your back.
Chat, if you ever in your life, this ain't a funny thing. Bro, is there a brake pad? A rotor? Oh, yeah.
Don't move. What you gonna do? Stop! Stop resisting! Stop! 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 Stop!
According to a community briefing, the officer attempted to handcuff Israel but secured only one wrist before a struggle began. At this time, the officer pressed the emergency button on his radio, signaling for immediate backup. During the altercation, Israel allegedly used this 2.5-foot metal pole and attempted to grab the officer's firearm.
Stop! 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 Give me another squad here now!
This boy said, you gotta shoot me.
Stop!
Right in the face.
You will be shot! Stop!
Right in the face. Please, right in the face.
Stop!
Okay.
Drop the pole!
Right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Please, right in the face.
Drop the pole!
Man, do I gotta bring this pole to your face and let you know I want it in my face, bro? Bro. What do a cop do in this situation, bro? You feel come from?
Right in the face. Come on. Right in the
Drop the pole.
Right in the face.
Drop.
Like, do he got a cup like?
Please, right in the face. Right
Drop
in the
the
face.
pole.
Right in the face.
Right in the face. Come on. Now I'm gonna have to shoot
Right
you.
in the face. Come on. Do it, please. Come on, you don't know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Do it.
Dang, he got
Do
mental
it. You don't
problems.
know what I see. Do it.
Sir.
Right in the fucking face, man.
the pole.
Right in the face. Come on.
Could be possessed, bro. You never know.
Come on. Right in the face, man. Please. Right in the face.
Dang.
On the ground now.
Right in the face. Come on.
On the ground.
Make it quick.
On the ground.
Please make it quick. Okay. Don't tag me.
Drop it. Drop it. Now.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face.
Drop it.
Right in the face. Come on.
Drop it.
You gotta do it, man. Right in the
Drop
Right in the face.
the weight now.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in the face.
Drop the weight.
Right in
Dog,
the
he
face.
picked up the rotor.
Drop the weight.
Responding officers attempted a rear entry to the building, but ultimately had to kick down the door to assist.
Subject is at gunpoint. I'm in the squad.
Right in the face. Come on.
Clear from the road.
Don't take me, man. Don't take me, man.
What? Drop the weight. He said,
Oh no! Hey, that thing worked though.
drop the weight. He said,
Hey, that rotor worked. Dang. He had to do it. Bro, look, look.
get me. Get me.
That,
Give me your hand. Check that room. I got it. Someone get medical now. Call for medical.
According to a community briefing, despite being tased, Israel threw the brake rotor at the officer, prompting the officer to fire his handgun. This photo shows the damage caused by the rotor, which was allegedly just inches from hitting the officer. Israel allegedly continued to resist other officers, but was eventually taken into custody. Emergency medical services were immediately sent for Israel, and he survived the injuries. The 24-year-old officer was treated and released after minor injuries. The officer had 4 years of service at the time. A medical examiner was called to assess the 75-year-old woman, who had no signs of trauma. It was later determined she died from lung cancer, though the exact time of death remains unclear. An investigation was opened to determine if the use of force was justified after the officer-involved shooting incident took place. During this investigation, the officer was placed on administrative leave.
See, a lot of times, chat. I'm just saying, as of right now, as I pause the video, this officer was really kind. He didn't kill her. Well, y'all see how I jumped to conclusion. I see a lot of y'all in the chat did too. You see a person with, he's like, kill me. You know what I mean? And right in the face, and all's right here. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This cop actually did a great job. Yeah, he didn't jump to conclusions. He seen a dead body. He didn't jump to conclusions, dog. He was calm. And then he didn't even kill the guy. After he threw that rotor to him, bro, that thing heavy, bro.
On December 5th, 2022, roughly 3 weeks after the shooting, the Milwaukee County District Attorney found the use of force was justified. The officer will face no charges regarding this incident. For this incident, Israel was charged with 1 count of battery of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer, and 2 counts of bail jumping, which was linked to a $2,500 signature bond for prior disorderly conduct charges, according to news sources. In February 2023, the court determined he was incompetent to make decisions related to his case and assist with his defense. However, the court deemed he was a likely candidate to regain competency in his case. He was forced to participate in 62 days of competency restoration treatment, credited as years jail time if sentenced. In May 2023, he remained incompetent, leading to extended treatment. By late July 2023, the court declared him competent and set a $5,000 cash bond. In August 2023, he pled not guilty and posted the $5,000 cash bond in September after 10 months in custody. Though the case was prepared for trial, in February 2024, 15 months after the incident, the state dismissed all charges and refunded his bail. However, in March 2024, he was recharged for the same incident with one count of attempting to disarm a peace officer.
$2.
So be very transparent. With what happened to my mom, I was on the edge and on the verge of letting it go because she is all I have. I don't got family, so I see where this guy coming from. It goes deep, man, which I can't explain. It's like he feel like that he went to such a traumatic experience. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bro. I get what you talking about, Flux, bro. Sorry for your loss, bro. But I mean, yeah, bro, this is not normal behavior at all. What? You never know how you gonna react, bro. Like he probably thought he did something wrong. You know what I mean? Like you don't know how somebody gonna react, bro, to death, bro. Cause he made me seem as if like he had something to do with her death. But he said, you don't know what I seen. He probably just saying the fact he had to see his loved one just there, man, with no life, bro. Like he didn't want to see that in his head no more. He probably didn't want to show family members, dog, because he was just going through so much emotions, dog. Bro.
One count of resisting or obstructing an officer, and one
count
I know,
of bail jumping. I know when he kept saying shoot me in the face, but I'm saying this, bro. If you see your loved one sit right there, bro, you don't know how to, bro. You not gonna, bro, just lifeless, bro. You don't know how to react. You don't know how you gonna react, bro. Like he probably didn't want to see that image the most. Like some people just can't see death, bro.
A $5,000 signature bond was set in April 2024, and in June, he pled not guilty once again. At the time of posting this video, the case remains pending. Additionally, Israel currently faces separate unrelated...
including myself, would think this dude is off the rocks. But when it happens, and when it's all said and done, that psychological stance is very different.
And again, especially if you have no family.
Charges for stalking and violating a restraining order in relation to domestic abuse, along with felony bail jumping.
Now, when police receive calls for a check on their well-being, is often a very delicate situation. And though we do use compassion, we also have to respond with caution, because as usual, police enter these situations knowing very little. And I've responded to many welfare check calls, and most times the person was either asleep or not home. But on that rare occasion, unfortunately, the end result wasn't always a happy ending. So today we're in Milwaukee and we have a concerned neighbor calling 911 so police can do a welfare check to check on a 75-year-old woman who lives with a 31-year-old man who isn't a family member. Now, this is an immediate cause for concern for me, because when you have a random person living with someone who isn't related to them, it could be just me, but this is extremely suspect, because many people like to take advantage of the elderly. We do see it a lot. And then we learned that the male living with this woman has an extensive criminal history, which is never good. So my question is, how did this male even end up living here? But the male actually opened the door for the officer, and everything appeared okay for the moment, until the male picked up the 20-pound brake rotor and then placed it in front of the door, blocking the exit of the apartment. And his explanation was because the door swings open. And just as a side note, in the academy, officers are usually trained to never allow your exit to be obstructed, because you may have to make a quick exit. But at this point, as I'm watching this, the hairs on the back of my neck started to stand up, because the male first states that Dorothy is on the bed. But once the
only hairs you got standing up,
the light came on, the male states that Dorothy was right next to the officer the entire time. But here's the thing, Dorothy isn't alive anymore. And the male apparently knew that during this entire interaction, because that's exactly what he whispered to this officer. Now, if you guys are paying attention, this guy gives away multiple signs that he wasn't going to go quiet. Now, the first one is he didn't turn all the way around when the officer gave him an order. and the second he keeps watching the officer, and the last he actually pulls away when the officer initially tries to cuff him. And these are all warning signs, and I cannot stress how dangerous this is because the officer is in this apartment with the door closed with a mentally unstable male. And that quick, as the officer tries to cuff him, the officer's in a fight because all we hear is the officer yelling to stop resisting because the body cam has fallen off, and this interaction just got more disturbing as it progressed. Now this officer had to yell to stop to this male over 11 times and drop the weight numerous times, and then still had to fire his weapon. But thankfully this officer was not hurt and his backup showed up right on time. However, this male is extremely dangerous, and although the deceased had no trauma, in my opinion, he should not have been living there. But lastly, this is just another example of how a simple check on a well-being call can turn into a fight for survival. But this officer did great, and he didn't receive any charges for his actions. So it's definitely a win in my book. That's all I have, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Bro, this was one of the most strangest cases we've seen, chat. We're about to react to the Warriors game. Like, it was so weird the way he was acting. 75-year-old living with a 31-year-old, the way he was opening the door, how he was looking. Dog, this was just really loopy and crazy. He kept saying, shoot my face. You don't know what I seen. Resist arrest, bro. Like, this was a weird case, bro. At the beginning, it seemed as if the cop was not doing his job, but the cop literally did the best job possible.